Hey guys, and welcome to part 3 of our Minecraft tutorial. Today we're going to do a bit of spelunking, so we're going to go and show you how to mine resources, which is quite important. You'll notice my house has had a bit of an upgrade. I tidied it up and made it look a bit pretty, so we've got a nice little entryway now, so we don't have to keep jumping up and down. This conserves energy, but it also looks nice, and we've filled the house in and made it look pretty on the side of the mountain. We also have tables and chairs to eat at. We've got our little storage chest here for our stuff, and we've made ourselves a nice little bed in our bedroom. So just so you know, a couple of the extra recipes. So the stairs that we made, it's basically just a row of blocks diagonally down the center, and then you just fill it in and that gives you stairs. And for the table over here, we basically used cobblestone stairs, which is the same recipe as the wooden ones but just with cobblestone. And we used just a couple of fence posts and we put some pressure plates on top of that. So the pressure plates is just two pieces of wood next to each other, and that will give you a pressure plate, which makes it quite a nice little table for you to have. So spelunking, what do we need to go spelunking? Well, we've already got our stone axe and we have our stone pickaxe. So what we actually really need is a stone shovel. So we've got some cobblestone in our chest here. So we'll grab some of that out, and we've got some wooden sticks here. So we basically want to go to our crafting table and craft a couple of shovels, and we also want to make sure that we've got torches and that we've got some extra bits of wood, because while we're down there we can actually collect coal and we can craft more torches. So we just basically turn that into some wood there, and with the extra wood that we've got, we'll just basically put that in our chest. So get rid of everything that we don't need very quickly. Okie dokie, so we've got out that, and we've got some cooked mutton. We don't have a lot of food left, so we definitely want to, hopefully our wheat will be finished soon, so we can go and check on that. So let's have a quick look outside. And our wheat's starting to get there, so that wheat there is pretty much done, so we'll have some wheat very soon. Alright, so when we go spelunking, what are we looking for? So basically we're looking for iron, which is really important in the game. It's going to make a lot of your next tier weapons, items and armor to really advance you through the game. You can make things like buckets, you can make iron armor, which is obviously you can wear it over here, which makes you stronger against creeps. You can obviously make iron tools as well. You can use it to make railroads. You can use it to make pretty much most of the advanced stuff. We also want to have a little bit of look for gold, which we can use to make clocks and compasses and things like that. And we also want to see if we can find some redstone, which is electricity in the game, which we can use to make lights and gadgets and things like that. Alright, so let's go into our cave and let's have a quick look around. So this is the cave we were in earlier, and we made our little, oh, I think I went the wrong way there. We made our little path so we can get down safely. Now, does this cave go anywhere? Yes. Alright, so we've already cleaned this out, and what we can do is, so that nothing comes out behind us, because we've got more resources now, is we can actually put torches down. So this here, this is what we're looking for. So this is iron. So you can see there I've got one block of iron ore. We're going to need more than one block though, so we have to keep looking. So what we might do is we might actually chop into this cave here and have a quick look. Now, a really smart thing to do when you're in a cave going spelunking is to make a trail of torches. So if you want to place torches up around the wall, that's good, but what I like to do is I like to place torches on the ground so that if I get lost, I can find my way back. Because when you get in a cave in Minecraft, it's very, very easy to get lost. So here's a creeper. So basically, to fight creepers, when they start flashing like that, it means they're going to go crazy. So basically you want to try and hit them and step back and then hit them again. When you get stronger weapons, you can kill them a lot faster, but they're going to take 3 or 4 hits to kill with a stone sword. Also make sure you're checking the ceilings as you go through, because a lot of times you'll find resources in the ceiling of a cave. So if you're just looking in front of you, you may miss some of the resources. And when you do see resources, don't just stop, because if you stop and start mining, something might come around the corner and attack you. So what's best to do is you've found your resources and you want to go a little bit ahead and just have a look at any entry points that are there, and you just want to torch them off and make sure that there is nothing that's going to come and get you. And then you can go back to where the resources were and you can basically mine them out. So here we've got some cobblestone, which is still useful for us because we can use that to power our furnace, and we can also use it to make torches, but it's not really what we're looking for. So we want to head down, like I'll leave this coal here for now. We want to head a little bit deeper because we're looking for iron ore, which you don't normally find this close to the surface. You usually want to get about 20 blocks down. So basically we want to keep traveling downwards for the moment because we're still at the surface sort of level, and this cave seems to be sort of hanging around the surface, but we might have some luck. That looks like our house. So it looks like we're back at our house. And yes, that's our house. So there's look at that, we found another little... it's right next to our house. So we found another entry into our house there. So we definitely want to head deeper. Oh, here we go. Spoke too soon. Alright, so the easiest way to get rid of water too, if you don't want it at all, is just place a block where the source block is. And the source block is where the water is flowing from. So if you see it, it's like a full block with water coming out of it, that's your source block. So this is what we're looking for. So we've got 4 blocks of iron here. So we can mine that out. And that will pretty much nearly be enough to get us started. And seeing as how it's night time, we might head back to the safety of our house and we'll show you what you can do with this iron. Skeleton there, so we'll just hide in our house. Alright, so the first thing I like to do, we need to smelt our iron first. So we basically we've got our coal in here, place our iron on the top, and you can see the progress bars moving along there, which is going to smelt our iron for us. So there's a lot of different things that you can make with iron, but one of the first things I like to make is a bucket, because that allows you to collect and place water, which means we could then build a farm wherever we want. So at the moment our farm, we've put a fence around it, it is protected, but if we walked outside right now and we went to try and use our farm, we can see there's a couple of skeletons over there, there's a spider over there, nothing's dropped on our head, which is nice. You can see there's 2 zombies over there, so it's not entirely safe. So with our water, we can actually bucket some water and we could actually build a basement in our house and actually have a fully protected farm that we could access day or night, which isn't going to be attacked by mobs, which then gives us a very secure food source. As it's definitely what you want in a game of Minecraft, as food is pretty much everything. Without food, you're going to starve and obviously lose health and things like that. So we see we've got our 6 iron blocks now. So basically to make a bucket, we just make a V shape on the crafting table and that will give us a bucket. We can also make shears, which is just 2 bits of iron like that, and we can use those if we want to shear sheep to get wool without killing them. We can actually use, I think it's wheat, and sheep will follow you, so you can actually make a sheep pen and then you can have sheep to shear. You can use wool to make beds, you can also use it to make coloured blocks, all sorts of different things you can do with wool. It's quite a nice building block to use. You can also make, we're still 1 block short, you can make boots, which is basically 4 blocks of iron like this. You can also make a helmet, which is 5 blocks of iron around like this. You can also make legs, which is a block of iron all around the outside in an upside down U shape. And you can also make armor as well, which is iron in all of the spaces except for this one, I'm pretty sure. So iron is quite important. The next thing we might make though is an iron sword. So we place 1 stick down the bottom here and we basically place 2 blocks of iron. Now you can see our stone sword has 5 attack damage and our iron sword has 6 attack damage. Now you might not think that's a lot of damage, but before with that creeper that we were fighting, With an iron sword we could kill it in 3 hits, whereas with a stone sword it actually takes 4 hits. So it is quite a substantial boost for us to have. And we can just place our stone sword in our chest there. And we definitely want to place our bucket in our chest. We'd only pull our bucket out when we're using it, because if we die, then all of our stuff drops on the ground, and if we're far away, we might not get back to it before we lose it, and a bucket is definitely too important to lose. So we just want to have a quick look outside. I can hear noises. Something was coming to get us. You also want to make sure that nothing drops on your head. I like to build awnings on my houses so that things don't randomly jump out and drop on my head. Alright, so one thing I want to talk to you guys about is texture packs. I'm going to add a texture pack to this game now. At the moment I've been playing True Vanilla, which just basically means basic Minecraft. So you guys could get the look and feel of what it looks like what you'll see if you started up a game with your kids or things like that. One thing that makes the game so much better is a texture pack. As you can see, the graphics are quite grainy, quite pixely. I mean, like the grass, the dirt, it doesn't look very appealing. It's been very painful for me to play it like this, actually, because I haven't played Minecraft like this in a very long time. So what texture packs do is they basically don't change the game at all, but they change the look of the game. So to get a texture pack, I'll put some links in the description, but basically you can go to a website like this one here is called minecrafttexturepacks.com, and you can actually download a texture pack. So if you want a texture pack, you just basically say you want Life HD, you can click on that texture pack. Basically you go down, it gives you what it looks like so you can see if you like it or not, and then you just go down to the download button here. It'll open up like a little file for you, and then you can see the download button here, so you just click this, and when this little box comes up here you just go save file, and basically you can see that it's starting to download to your PC. And once that's done, you then just need to obviously open the file and find the file. And once you've got the file, you basically go into Minecraft again, and you just hit the escape button, click on the options button here, and go down to resource packs. And then we just click on this open resource pack folder, and we just paste that file name in here. My favorite texture pack to use is this Modern HD 1.8.8. That's the version that I'm running. You should probably be running a current version unless you've modded the game, and if you're watching this you probably haven't. So basically once we've pasted it in this resource packs folder, we can close that, and then basically we select the pack that we want, and you can see this little arrow, so we click that and it moves it over to selected resource packs, and we basically click done. Now the game's going to take a minute to load because it's actually going to change the whole appearance of the game. And now we have the Modern HD texture pack. So have a look at the game now. It is such a different looking game. So you can see nice smooth textures. All the pixelation is gone. It's like a proper HD game. So you can have a look at the difference between the dirt, the stone. I mean, everything is just nicer. The trees. The water is beautiful. So if you want to have a look again, we just switch back to, so this is what the farm and the water looks like. These little numbers here help you to know what stage of growth the wheat's in, so you don't chop it down too early. So again, we'll flick back, so we just go resource packs, and we click this, which takes it out, and we click done, and we go back to vanilla Minecraft. And there's that grainy looking water, and the grainy lily pads, and the grainy trees, and the grainy wheat, and the grainy cobblestone, and the grainy everything, which I can't stand. So from now on we'll be playing with the Modern HD texture pack. I'll put little pictures of anything that looks different so that you can know what we're talking about. But I think you'll enjoy the game much more when it looks like this. So that's it for today. From here on in, I mean, that's the basics. We've covered your first night, how to survive. We've covered basic farming to keep you alive, and we've covered basic spelunking on how to go and find resources. We might continue to play through the game and just do different things, but realistically, if you know how to survive the first night, you know how to make basic tools, you can make yourself a bed, you can make yourself a furnace, you can make yourself food, and you can find iron to upgrade your weapons. It'll be a good start to get you going to play with your kids. And what we might actually do in the next video is we might show you how realms work. So I have a realm here, and my realm is called Funville, and it's a realm that I play with my mates. Basically, Realms has been set up by Microsoft as a secure way to play a multiplayer game, so that your kids aren't randomly connecting with people who you don't know and things like that. So you can buy a realm for them. I think it's about $8 or $9 a month, and they can play with up to, I think it's 8 friends at a time, and they can all build a world together, which is quite nice. So this is a world that I've been playing with my friends. So you can see we have quite a large farm to keep us fed, and we also have a tree farm. We also over here have we've found some horses, and we have a stable which we keep the horses in so that we can ride them when we need to ride them. I'm not entirely actually sure what that is. We built this big tower to try and be a mob farmer. It didn't work so well. And yes, this is our castle. Now, a good tip when you're building a structure that you want to live in and be safe in is when you build your walls, build them at least 3 high. That way, nothing's going to be able, like skeletons aren't going to be able to shoot over the top of it. Things aren't going to be able to jump over. Make sure you don't have any blocks next to it like this, because when there's blocks, things can climb up them. So I always like to clean out a nice clean flat surface. And a really good tip is to put at the top of your wall, put a set of upside down stairs. What that actually does is if you just had a flat piece of wall, spiders could crawl straight over your wall and straight into your structure. Whereas if you have an upside down staircase, spiders will actually get to this point here, and they will get stuck. They can't actually get around this, so they won't come and break into your base. So yeah, this is our base here. We've got doors as an entryway. We haven't completely filled it out yet, but we started working on it. So this is like our eating area. Over here we've got a bridge, and you'll notice with the bridge as well that we've got the upside down stairs on all of it so that they don't climb over. So we can actually walk safely through this whole area without getting attacked by any sort of mobs. Down in this way here we've got our chicken farm, because we use them to get eggs and feathers to make arrows. We've got our cattle farm here, so we can basically come along and milk these guys if we need milk to make cakes to eat. And we've got our cattle over here which we use for leather. We've also got our sheep farm over here, our lighthouse over there, and this little contraption here is basically a chicken spawner. And what it actually does is it spawns chickens and collects eggs for us, and you can see we're pretty loaded up on eggs right now. So yeah, it's kind of cool contraption. We might cover how to make that one day. Go for a quick run. So I've double tapped the W button to sprint, which will use our energy, but we have so much food, as you can see, because we've set this world up, and we don't even need to worry about food at all. We've got quite a large surplus. So we'll just head around this side of the house here, I think it is. I haven't been on here for a little while. This is our enchanting room. So basically we've made bookshelves to enchant. So this is where we've got these shiny coloured weapons from. So you can see this has 7 attack damage, but it also has smite 2. And this has 3 attack damage, and it's got fortune 1 and unbreaking 3. So with enchanted stuff, you get your normal thing, but you also get a bonus. So unbreaking means that the durability of my shovel is increased, so I can actually dig up more blocks without it breaking. And fortune means that I've got more of a chance to get something good. I think. I haven't Googled it yet. On my helmet here, I've got projectile protection and aqua infinity, so I can breathe longer underwater. And I also, if I get blown up by an arrow, like a shot by an arrow or something like that, I take less damage. I've got projectile protection on this. I've got blast protection on my legs, so if the creeper exploded near me, I would actually take less damage. So they are a really good way to set your armor and stuff up to be stronger, so that you basically less chance of dying. We also have a cobblestone generator down here, which I can show you how to build. And we have a dock out here where we can go fishing as well. So, yeah, we'll leave it at there for today. Hope you guys enjoy the tutorial. If there's still anything you're not sure of, let me know, but I think that really covers the basics for you. And yeah, what you're probably aiming for is something like this, like a home base that's safe, and then you can branch out from here and go to temples and things like that and do all sorts of quests, which we might try and do in our later videos. So I'll catch you later, guys.